What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Truthville, USA. I am Q. I don't know if any of you guys ever watch WWF, but Judge Cannon just laid the smackdown on Jack Smith. They are scrambling like roaches when the lights turn on right now because they are terrified. Trump has had some major victories this week, and it is not looking good for the deep state. So first of all, Jack Smith decided that he was going to try to be slick, right? And so they are trying to find a new date for the Trump trial, for the documents case. So Jack Smith came in and said, oh yeah, how about July 8th? Well, that sounds interesting, but wait a minute, what is July 8th? Oh, it's the week before the RNC, so that works out perfect. Let's start the trial the week before the Republican National Convention, when we would actually be finding out that Donald Trump is the nominee for the Republican Party. I mean, if they can create any type of disturbance there, they would give the rhinos a little bit of fuel to be able to say, wait a minute, we can't make this guy our nominee, because if we do, then what happens if he ends up going to jail? Then we're going to be in a really bad situation. It's just not responsible for us to put Trump in. And so Judge Cannon said, that's absolutely ridiculous, absurd. She told Jack Smith that that was just unrealistic. Now, Trump has asked for August the 12th as a start date, and it sounds like somewhere around there is going to be the better option, or later. They're just not seeing a way to get the date moved that soon. So we have that going on. But Jack Smith knows that that's the only case that he has that even has a chance at this point. But I don't even think that one has a chance. It's on life support. But the other one is pretty much dead on arrival. This case of the well, technically, what they are calling insurrection, it has not been called an insurrection officially. Trump has never even been officially charged or indicted on any type of insurrection charge. But essentially the riots on January 6th and inciting that and all of that, that's not going anywhere. So Trump is saying, hey, I had privilege, executive privilege. I was the president. I can't be charged with that. He's not even going into trying to prove that he didn't do it, which he didn't. He didn't incite anything. He said, go peacefully, patriotically, even tweeted as it was going on, we are the party of justice, but we are also the party of law and order. Go home, is what he said. But they didn't want to hear about that. In fact, they hid those tweets. They didn't want the American people to see that. So, interestingly enough, we find ourselves in this situation where the Supreme Court says, yeah, absolutely, we'll hear this case. Now, the interesting part about it is, just think for a second. Just think if they said, no, that's not the case. What a president does while in office is not covered under immunity. You do not have immunity as a president. At that case, Katie, bar the door. Barack Obama killed how many civilians? Look at Biden. Biden has killed how many civilians? You remember that family over in Afghanistan that got bombed, and he killed all the kids and the mother and the father? Do you guys remember that? Do you remember all of those servicemen and women who were blown up? Do you remember that? Do you remember the servicemen that have started to have a lot of health issues due to the mandates? And that's all I'm going to say about that. So yeah, if we're going to start taking away immunity for bad decisions that presidents make while in office, I don't think they're going to like where this goes, because there's a whole lot of criminals that have run for president, and they're going to lose a whole lot more than said President Trump. And they're best to let that sleeping dog lie, because I promise you, there's some dogs in Congress that are just waiting for an opportunity to bring Barack Obama up on war crimes, and trust me, they could. Not to even speak about the Bushes, the Cheneys, and the rest of them. It'll get really ugly really fast. But let me know what you guys think about this. Does it make any sense to you guys? Or are you guys excited like I am to see that these cases are finally start to get the attention that they deserve, and they are definitely trending in Trump's way? Comment below. I'll see you guys next time. Be blessed. Make sure you subscribe. I'll see you next time.